17. And your power play multipliers 2.
Now at 11, leaders in Aiken say millions of dollars of new investments could reshape the community. Plus, Augusta leaders say they want to hear from the public, but how much is too much? And the Richmond County Sheriff's Office in mourning after losing 2 of their own this week. Your news at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with a deadly day on the roads. By now, you've likely heard about the tragic accident this morning in Augusta that killed 2 people, including a Richmond County deputy. It happened on Washington Road at Woodbine Drive. According to the Richmond County coroner, 49-year-old Philip Wasson Jr. was driving westbound on Washington when a vehicle crossed the center lane and hit his vehicle head-on. The driver of that car, 57-year-old Heather Lanier, and Wasson were killed. Wasson was a longtime deputy with the sheriff's office. Kim Vickers has more.
Hundreds of people on social media are offering condolences and prayers to the families of Wednesday's crash victims. I reached out to several people who say they knew Deputy Wasson, and while no one could speak on camera, a few gave me statements. Shantae Sturgis says she often saw Wasson at Circle K, adding, "He was a very nice officer, always had a smile on his face, and had nice conversations when he used to come to Circle K to get coffee or a drink." And a retired lieutenant with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office who knew Deputy Wasson since he was a child said in part, "This is so tragic. I'm heartbroken. My heart is breaking for his family. The world was a better place with him in it. His sole purpose in life was to make a difference in this world." Wasson was the second Richmond County deputy to die within just a few hours. Deputy Jailer Michael Davis, a 28-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office, died Tuesday afternoon after a medical emergency. Sheriff Eugene Brantley releasing a statement as well, saying in part, "They were deputies, co-workers, friends, and members of our family. They were our brothers. Our hearts are with the Davis and Wasson families, as well as the men and women who served beside them." I reached out to a local counselor to find out how something like this could impact an organization.
First, I'd like to extend my heartfelt condolences to the families and to everyone involved. It's such a tragedy. You know, any unexpected loss will cause a myriad of emotions, grief, fear, things of that nature. So it's very important that emotional support be provided immediately.
Willis says crisis intervention is important and there are resources for the families and co-workers of both deputies.
988 is a great number to call for crisis intervention immediately when you feel, because you don't know how are you going to feel from day to day. However, it is very important that anyone's mental health be addressed at the moment.
Sheriff Brantley is asking for prayers for the families as well as the men and women who served with both deputies. Burke County Sheriff Brad Capitosti released a statement as well saying, quote, "Our hearts are with their families, their fellow deputies, and everyone who had the privilege of knowing and serving alongside them. The loss of 2 members of the law enforcement family is deeply felt, and we stand with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office during this difficult time." In Allendale County, a morning crash left 1 person dead. Highway Patrol says a GMC Yukon and a tractor trailer collided around 7:30 at Highway 301 and Revolutionary Trail. The Yukon driver later died. The truck driver was not hurt. The crash remains under investigation. It is time now for a first check of the weather. Here's our Chief Meteorologist, Jenna Petracci.
Well, it's a nice, dry, and quiet night as we start out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam right here at Television Park. It was another hot day. We did have several places at the triple-digit mark. You can see those recorded high temperatures today, powered by Tempest, 100 at Catherine Street, 101 over at Riverwind Drive, and our official temperature at Augusta Bushfield wasn't quite 100, but we did get to 99. Our low today was 72 and no rain. So around the CSRA, we're now in the upper 70s to lower 80s, 78 in Augusta, 80 in Aiken. And you can see those winds are now starting to come back out of the southeast, pumping in a little bit more moisture. But earlier today, we had winds out of the north, bringing us some dry air. So we had lower humidity today. Tomorrow, the humidity will still be on the lower side, but we'll quickly see those dew points rise. Temperatures will be in the low to mid 70s with calm winds and clear skies. And as we look ahead here, only a 10% chance of rain tomorrow, but then those rain chances really start to rise on Friday. I'll have more details coming up, but back to you, Jenny.
All right, thanks, Jenna. From new development to investments in public safety and small businesses.
Dry with lower humidity for now, but it's certainly still hot. And then as we go into Friday, showers and storms moving in, and some of those could be strong to severe. We'll also see some cooler temperatures this weekend. I'll have your full Viper 6 forecast when we return.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Unpacking.
Kimball's all packed up for...
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. It's a dry night as we start out with our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam at the Amentum Center in Aiken, sitting at 78 degrees, feeling like 81. Pretty muggy. Dew points are in the mid 70s, but a lot of us had dew points in the lower 60s today, thanks to winds coming out of the north. So a little bit of a break from the humidity. You can see here on satellite and radar that there's showers and storms along the Gulf Coast with more cloud cover, but we're in this pocket of some drier air. You can really see that here on our water vapor imagery. All of the moisture staying to our south and west, but you saw on the last slide there that we do have a cold front to our north and west. That'll eventually be moving in, and as it gets closer, dew points will start to rise again. So we'll start to feel more humid on Friday and Saturday, along with some chances of rain. Now, as for the high temperatures and heat index, I'm forecasting 100 degrees again tomorrow, and then we're down to 96 on Friday. But notice because of the change in humidity, the heat index will stay the exact same, topping off at around 106. So still some oppressive heat headed our way, just not quite high enough to have a heat advisory. Then as we go into the weekend, back to a typical summertime pattern. That means highs in the low to mid 90s, and that heat index topping off at around 100. But our actual temperatures will be around 100 again tomorrow, especially around Augusta and north of I-20. Our southern line counties even in the upper 90s as well. So here's your day planner, a mostly sunny day as well. Winds coming out of the west-northwest at first, and then we'll start to see that southeast wind later on in the day, increasing the moisture and eventually leading to that 60% chance of rain on Friday, and keeping the rain chance at 40% on Saturday for now, mostly during the morning hours, but it's definitely not going to be a washout this weekend. The main day to watch will be Friday, as the entire CSRA is under a marginal risk of severe weather and excessive rainfall. So we'll be watching for some minor flooding and some strong storms with damaging wind gusts and small hail. So here's our future cast starting out tomorrow: dry, very quiet, a very low chance of rain tomorrow at just 10%. But as the cold front gets closer to us, we will start to see that rain, especially Friday evening going into Saturday morning, as that area of low pressure develops along the cold front, and then you can see that front still lingers in the area on Saturday. So here's a closer look. Friday at noon, some spotty showers possible. Then it really starts to expand across the area during Friday afternoon, especially during the evening hours. So we will be keeping a close eye on this for high school football games. You can see by Friday at 8 p.m. there's a good chance a lot of that starts to clear out, but we'll still be watching it for the possibility of that rain lingering into Saturday morning as well. Now, as for the tropics, nothing to worry about at this time, but we do have a 20% chance of formation over the next several days from around August 26th through September 1st. We're seeing some indication of some potential spin-ups, waves off the coast of Africa that we'll be keeping an eye on. So we'll keep you posted on that, but as of now, nothing to worry about in the tropics. It's mostly just this heat, but we will be back down to 92 on Saturday, and then Monday, lower humidity as well with sunshine and a high of 94. Now back to you, Jenny.
NASA is getting closer to launching its next Artemis mission. Artemis 3 is set to launch 4 astronauts on the Orion spacecraft from Kennedy Space Center as early as next year. The mission is testing the technology needed to land astronauts on the moon's surface.
The choreography of launching 3 of the largest and most powerful rockets ever made, then getting 3 spacecraft, 2 human landers, and Orion, which is where we'll be in, and then docking at 2 different altitudes, orbital altitudes. It's going to be a lot of moving parts and pieces, lots of things to choreograph, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
And this will be Rubio's second trip to space. He spent more than a year in orbit from 2022 to 23, breaking the record for the longest single-duration space flight by an American astronaut with 371 days in orbit. The winning numbers in tonight's South Carolina Lottery: pick 3, 219, and your pick 4 winning number is 1369. Fireball 6. We'll be right back.
Charleston, Atlanta, Savannah, and even Orlando. These are just a few of the cities that law firms have come from to advertise in the CSRA. When it comes to choosing a lawyer after an accident, local experience matters. Don't you want a law firm that has deep roots here? Well, that's my firm. I'm Austin Jackson. I've been helping accident victims in Augusta, Aiken, and the entire CSRA for over 10 years. And I'm ready to help you right now. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy. 706-724-7224.
The Rooms. Giving your best on News Channel 6. Amazing people doing amazing things for our community. That's what Giving Your Best represents. Everyday heroes making a difference right here in the CSRA.
Do you know a local volunteer who goes the extra mile to help others? Nominate them for the Giving Your Best Award at WJBF.com/GYB.
Giving Your Best on News Channel 6. Proudly sponsored by ScienceGo, Piedmont Augusta, and Security Federal Bank.
You've just had a car.
Your next cup of coffee could come with a high-tech twist. Coming up, see the robot baristas that just brewed their way into the record books.
The WJBF Scholar Athlete Awards honor high school students from around the CSRA for outstanding achievements, both on the athletic field and in the classroom.
I'm Jim Sigg with Rebath of Augusta. Scholar athletes get the job done on the field, but more importantly, in the classroom. We encourage you to nominate a deserving high school senior athlete today. Here's how.
To nominate, go to WJBF.com and click Scholar Athlete Award under the Sports tab.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors and More. Did you know we offer military discounts on all regular price products? From flooring to lighting to furniture and more, we are truly thankful for those that have served. So all active and retired military can save 10%. Whether you want to do it yourself or need our flooring specialist to handle the installation, Hardwood Floors and More is the place to call. Visit our showroom today in Evans, Hardwood Floors and More, where we have so much more in store for you.
Ready, set, summer with the Honda Summer Event. Take part on a 2026 CRV all-wheel drive sport Highland.
My husband was in a pretty serious accident, which led to my husband actually passing away, which was very hard on our family.
I was 16 years old. It was incredibly traumatic.
Being able to take the burden off of you guys to handle the legal aspect at least gave you all a chance to kind of get through those first several years.
Austin and his team fought to the end. I'm so thankful that I found Austin.
If you've lost a loved one because of someone else's negligence, call Austin Jackson.
To the Acura Summer, a performance event going on now.
Here's one more look at our 10-day forecast. 100 degrees again tomorrow with only a 10% chance of rain. We'll still have some slightly lower humidity for now, but then higher moisture moving in over the weekend and Friday with a 60% chance of rain and storms. Then slightly cooler temperatures this weekend.
Finally tonight, your morning coffee could soon come with a side of artificial intelligence. A pop-up coffee shop in Beijing, staffed entirely by humanoid robots, just set a Guinness World Record. The robot baristas brewed and served 202 cups in 1 hour, with customers waiting less than 30 seconds for their orders. Talk about coffee on command.
Wow. It's a little scary, but...
Yeah, it looks kind of scary, doesn't it?
Nice you get it quickly, though.
That's our report. Thanks for watching.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
When doubts